Welcome back now at 5:43 on your Friday morning. I'm Rob Krieger.
And I'm Kelsey Davis. Let's get over to meteorologist Zach Rodella. We have warm temperatures, but the big news this morning is tracking that fog. But like you said, really only in one or two specific areas.
Exactly. About 99% of you not really going to deal with any fog concerns for your morning commute. You look at the big board here with our roadways, not seeing much. There is a low layer of clouds hanging above our heads, and sometimes that can drop down to the surface as we get closer to that sunrise time. But the big picture, not a big deal. But the first alert is more so for the super fog threat that two spots this morning. We've gained another location. Now, Golden Meadow, you know what's happened the past few mornings. Hopefully this morning is not a repeat, and we have the same major issue with the super fog development from that smoldering fire. We're watching that vicinity, but we've added now St. James near the Paulina Graham Point Convent area there along 3125. That's where we're seeing some significant fog to the point where it's the worst fog you'll ever drive into because you can barely see the hood in front of your car. Storm tracker on its way out there. We're going to see how bad that is. Hopefully it can improve as we get closer to sunrise, but that is certainly a spot that you want to avoid this morning, and you can avoid it. It's strictly when these things happen, they're so isolated. They're such isolated incidents that you can find an alternate route away from that where you don't even have to drive through it. Looking live outside, and you can see how really it's totally clear skies right now. Looking back to the city, we're not really dealing with any fog in the metro. Probably go by the morning hours without any fog concerns here in the local area. 49 Bogalusa, Slidell 51, 55 at the airport. I still call this jacket weather in my opinion. It's still chilly outside. We're not to that point where we're really humid where even in the morning it's just soupy. We're not there yet. Okay, each night we're seeing those lows dip into the 40s and 50s. But the days will remain warm because this high pressure is still in control of our weather. And big cold blast going to fly across the New England states. That's going to miss us to the north and east. Our next storm, question mark, is probably sometime late next week. And I say sometime because the timing is always going to change on these things. You just got to keep attuned to the weather and see exactly when this is going to show up in our forecast. But right now I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, that upper level low out west, which is just taking its sweet old time, will eject eastward. That's when we get our next storm threat. If I had to guess today right now, it would probably be Friday with the best rain chances. But you're looking at the rain chances for the week ahead. Weekend, it's zeros. We do trend warmer, though. So we are going to trend warmer at night. We're going to trend warmer during the days, up to 82 by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And then we're getting a little bit beyond the forecast, beyond the 7-day with our next storm risk, storm threat. That would be around next Thursday and Friday. So we'll be watching that. The timing of these things always changes when it's this far out, but we still have a long ways to go before we get another kind of storm system, weather system around here.
And a lot of folks, you know, heading in today, they're going to be wondering about that super fog, maybe even if it isn't in their area, right?
So and look, again, it's an isolated incident. It's just a few blocks along a highway where you get that bad stuff, but where it is, it's the worst fog you'll ever drive in.
And Christy, yesterday in that one stretch of roadways, you saw several crashes. How's it looking this morning?
Yeah, so